Hello, please have a seat. Get comfortable. And I am Diana Du, your doctor. So please tell me your name, your second name, and what you've come here for. I'm a general practitioner, but I will take a look at your whole body and to make sure that everything is just fine. I'll be examining your eyes and your head, your ears, and I'll be just taking a general look. So please tell me what your name is. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Where do you live? Okay, so I'll just send you the... Okay. Yeah? Alright. The city? Yeah. Alright, okay. Let me phone number, please, so I can call you back. Okay. So tell me, what happened? What was wrong? What kind of symptoms do you have? And no, don't worry, the needle is not for you. Okay, so you've been having this general headache and stomachache lately, and you can't digest things. Alright, let me read a couple of things. And you can't digest things, right? And tell me, do you feel some bloating as well? And do you feel that when you eat certain types of food, do you feel heavier and bloated? Oh, so only some types of foods, such as cheese, bread, pizza. Tomatoes as well? Okay, I'll write all that down. Just wait a little second. How about rice? Oh, rice as well. Sushi, especially sushi. Well, in that case, it could be the mixture of raw fish as well. It depends on what you're eating, of course. So, bread, pizza, rice, sushi, pasta, okay. And cheese, okay. How about, coffee and tea as well? Oh, you get a particular stomach ache with those, okay. And I was gonna ask, potatoes? How about cheese? Okay, all sorts of cheese, milk. Okay. We might have to do some blood exams, but that will be only in the next visits. Right now, I'm just writing some general information so that we'll be able to make a diagnosis, especially examining you. And tell me, do you feel particularly tired after lunch? Oh, also after dinner and breakfast? What do you have breakfast with? I think that you should remove the milk and cookies from breakfast, because if this bloats you up, try maybe with some fruits or juice, possibly natural juice. Okay, tiredness after meals. Oh, meals. Okay. And do you feel loss in eyesight? Oh, you do? You feel that after this recent bad feelings about your stomach and everything, you've lost some eyesight? Well, make sure we look at that. Loss of eyesight. And do you feel that the stomachache and headache are correlated? Do you feel that when you're not digesting well, you get this headache? Okay. have you noticed any loss or gain in weight lately? Okay, so this, how much did you weigh before you've started having these stomach problems? How about now? Okay, no, it's not actually an increase of weight that we'll have to worry about, so don't worry about it. It's just you probably would feel better, especially since summer is coming, with a little less weight on. But once we find out what is the problem, you'll be able to lose it very easily. Okay, just wait a second. Mary, can you please go and draw some blood from patient number 5? Here you go, thank you. Okay, I'm sorry, I just had to give my nurse. She has to draw some blood from a patient that needs a blood transfusion, and because he's going to be operated, and he has to do this auto donation. Don't worry, you won't have to go into the operating theater, apparently, unless. But I think it's just a very normal case of colitis, and we'll be able to solve it just by removing the foods that are causing you this stomach and intestine stress. And I think that there might have been also some happenings in your life in this last 6 months, maybe, that stressed you a bit. Yeah, I thought so, because this kind of symptoms usually arise when the patient is very stressed. Okay, so now go lie on that little bed, and I will just measure your pressure and hear your heartbeats, please. Okay, good. Are you comfortable like this? And I hope that the room is not too cold. Just please raise your shirt, and I'll be hearing the sound that your lungs and bronchus make. You just take some deep breaths whenever I put this on your chest, okay? You just don't worry. Take a deep breath. Another one. Wait a second. Okay. Take a deep breath now. Another one. And one last one. Okay, make it very deep. Okay, so the lungs are fine. I'll just make another check on your tummy. I'll be tapping on your tummy, especially since I feel that it is very bloated. And I will be tapping and making sure I want to hear what kind of sound it makes. You just don't make any deep breaths, just breathe normally, don't worry. Yeah, I feel there's lots and lots of air. Because I hear the sound the air makes. It's air, apparently there shouldn't be. Does it hurt if I press here? Okay, no, good. Does it hurt if I press here? Oh, it does a little bit, okay. How about here? Oh, okay, so it hurts more on the left side? Alright. How about in the middle here? Okay, awesome. We don't have any bladder problems then. This is a really good thing. Tell me about your eyesight now. You said you lost a bit of eyesight lately. Okay, please turn a little bit like this. And you told me you lost a little bit of eyesight lately. Okay, just let me look into this a little bit. This is a a kind of light that looks like a pen, but it's a light which allows me to see and doesn't bother you. Okay, just now keep your eyes open. I just want to look at your pupils. Okay, they seem dilated just finely, so that's just fine. I'll just cover your eyes now, and I'll uncover them to see if the pupil dilates just right. Okay. Alright, this is great. Now I will be looking into your eyes with this little light, and I'll be looking at your eyelids, at your eyes inside, and on the lower part here. I'll also be checking how much blood there is stagnating around your eyes, because that causes eyes to get tired a lot. So close your eyes now. I'll be touching your eyelids. You have so much stress, and you really should take some time off for yourself because you're so stressed. I can feel that they're all filled with so much energy. Okay, let me touch the under here. Yeah. You know what you should do? In the evening, you should put some chamomile filters on your eyes. Make them warm, but not too hot, and put them over your eyes. That should help circulation in that area a little bit. Okay, so now just close one eye. I'm going to be examining. Don't worry, it's a light which won't bother you. I'm looking right now at veins and arteries in your eyes. Everything looks fine. I see some stress as well in here, and that could be absolutely linked to the stress that your intestine is undergoing. Absolutely. Now I'm going to be checking the other one. Keep your eye open, don't worry. I'm just going to be looking, and I might need to do it some more times. Everything apparently looks... I see some stress. Do you actually have some problems more on the right eye compared to the left one? Just tell me if you see... I'm going to close first one of your eyes and then the other one. You just tell me from which eye you see better. Okay, so now I'm closing your right eye. Do you see my hand properly? Okay, now I'm going to close your left eye. Is my hand blurry? Can you see properly? Can you read my name? Dr. Diana? Oh, you can't? But with this, you can. Alright. Yes, I think there might be, the headache might be caused more than from the stomach ache you've been getting lately, because probably one of the two eyes, the right eye in our case, is very stressed, because you're missing some viewpoints, let's say. Both eyes are stressed because the right one isn't as strong as the left one, and the left one has to see for both, because I think that you're missing a lot on the right side. And that happens, don't worry. I'll just have to check a little more. I'm going to be touching your eye, you don't worry. Okay, now I'll be going a bit closer to your eyes. So don't worry. Just relax. I'm going to look now at the inside. Keep your eye open. I see that the inside is a bit red. No, but left eye is fine. I see the upper part. Okay. Now the right eye. Okay. I think that the right eye has more red areas, but that's okay. Okay, let me see. Part. Okay. Now I'm going to be playing a little bit more with your eyes because I make sure that I have to check that there is no infection inside. We don't want any infection in the eyelids down. Okay, because especially during these seasons, we tend to get lots and lots of infections. So I'm just going to be teaching your eyes. A beautiful mind. It's going to be quick, don't worry. And just let me use as just write something. Mary, can you get me a new box of gloves, please? We never wear back the gloves we wear. So I just have to write a little bit about your eyes. And I'm going to be, I'm going to write a paper that you're going to take to the front desk so that you'll book an appointment with the optician. Right eye is stressed. Left eye is fine. Thank you, Mary. And we have lots left, round, and lots of stress. Patient needs some rest, and you're going to keep this paper. I'm going to keep a copy of it. Okay, so requested optician visit to book as soon as possible. Mary, I'm sorry, honey. Can you please tell the optician that to keep next week free because we're going to send him an appointment. Thank you, honey. Okay, so you just wait here a couple of minutes. I'll be back to you. Thank you for waiting. We're going now to take a look at your head. I'm just going to make sure that there is no thanks for the gloves. That there are no bumps or whatever. And let's see the levels of stress in here as well. So I'm just going to be touching different parts of you if you don't mind. I'm going to be touching your face as well. Just making sure your nose is fine. I'm going to be pressing. Was your nose ever broken? Do you suffer from sinuses? Okay, I'm going to be pressing a little bit now. It might hurt a little, but it is not normal if the pain is excessive. Okay, is there any pain? Okay, good. I'll be touching your eyes again. I'll be pressing a little. Tell me if the pain is too strong. Okay, I'll be pressing now. Tell me if it's too painful. Okay, no pain? Alright. Now I'll be pressing under your eyes. Tell me if you feel any strong pain. Okay, I'm starting to press. No pain? Good. Now I'm going to be pressing at the top of your nose. And again, here, if you feel any pain, just stop me. Okay. Pressing. Alright, no pain. Awesome. I'll be now touching your temples. Do you feel any pain? Is this where the headache starts usually? No? It's not here. Good. I'll be pressing a little. Now again. No pain. Good. Okay, so temples is not where the headache originates. Where does it usually start from? Oh, the top of your head, like here? Alright. I'm just going to be massaging your temples a bit because it helps your face circulation. Alright. Your nose looks fine. It does not move. Do you feel any pain? No? Okay. Your eyebrow bone looks intact. Was never broken, huh? Alright. Press it, nothing's wrong. I'm touching now under your eyes and between your nose. Tell me if something's wrong or if you feel any sort of pain. Don't mind the ambulances. Those who come here all day. I'm happy I'm kind of in a relaxed position. As I get quite not so bad. So emergency patients. I'm going to be touching a little bit of your forehead just to make sure all the bones are fine. Alright. Everything looks good. And your face is fine. But your chin. No pain here. Alright. And your jaw. Is your jaw fine? And your ears. Alright, you look fine. Alright, the face is fine. I'm now going to look into different cranial bones. I'm just going to be playing a little bit with your hair. I hope you don't mind. Okay. Inside your bone looks fine. Sorry if I get this close, but I have to look behind you. And I need to. Alright. I'm this side. Okay, everything apparently looks fine. Okay, I'm now checking on your ears a little bit. I'm checking on your left ear. I'm sorry if I put it in your face. Everything looks fine. Maybe we'll have to ask for a general inside cleaning, not that the outside is dirty, because I see you're quite a clean person, but because they tend to form like clogs, so we have to remove that with saline water. This looks fine. On the other side. This ear also has the same problem, although we can't consider a problem. It's just that inside ear cleaning is so under-evaluated because nobody cleans up the inside with saline water like you do with your nose. And that is a big problem because then your ears clog up and there is very little we can do about it. Except maybe try and fight real hard against those clouds, but it's something that isn't very nice, of course. So I will also be writing to you that you go see my colleague that will take care of this, and also that person will also take care of your hearing. Your hearing. I'll just give one last look at your eyes. I just need to fill my hands. Don't worry, they're clean. I always wash them. Just need a very close look. I think everything's fine. And of course, you're just a little bit stressed. And maybe you should also book some time with somebody that can make you feel a little bit more relaxed. Touch your nose a little bit. If I move it like this, does it hurt? Okay, good. You never broke it. Some more people than you know actually break their noses during their lifetime. So I'm not surprised when I see anyone with a broken nose. Many people break them during fights, when falling as a kid. So seriously, nothing can surprise me. Okay, so I think our visit is done. I'll write to you a couple of your last things, and then we're done. Okay, just wait a second. I'll go wash my hands. Okay, thank you for reading, and I'll write to you some habits, advices that will ask you to follow, and I'll write some prescriptions as well. Next week you will come here and have a blood test just to make sure that you're not intolerant to anything of what you're eating. You probably will discover some intolerances. And then I'll ask you a blood test to see your the normal hemoglobin. We'll have to see red blood cells, white blood cells, if you have any anticorps to the general big illnesses and viruses. I know we'll see that. It could be anything, don't worry. Looks like it's nothing that's really a big of a deal. Okay, so now I will tell you. You have to book a visit with optician. Okay. Book a hearing test just to make sure that the headache isn't generated by anything in the ear. Along with the hearing test, you also have some standing tests It's because our standing, what keeps us balanced is in the ears. So if there is anything wrong into that, we might get some headaches. So we'll just check this, but it's no big deal, don't worry. Alright, then I want you to book general blood exams. I will give you the equipment. These are 3. I want filled for next week, so you don't have to go buy them. Here, you can just give them to the nurse when she'll draw blood from you, so that I know what I'm requesting, and I'll write to you that I've included material included. She'll have the needle and all the rest, so don't worry. Alright, and then I'll write you a sort of diet so that you can follow this. So it's going to be another paper because this is the prescriptions. So it's going to be like a general diet, which is more than a diet, it's just some eating advices. So personally, I always recommend my patients to have 6 meals during the day. There's no problem at all if you're vegan or vegetarian. That's fine, as long as you check that you're eating all that you need. And what you need, a doctor can tell you what you need without knowing how much you weigh, how much activity you make, and how much your thin weight is. Thin weight is not the weight composed of fat. It's that part of the weight which actually requires energy, because fat does not require energy. So that's the weight that we're going to feed. So we have to work on that weight, or not on the weight you have now. But you can go and see a dietologist for that, and I'm going to book it to you. And I'm going to write you the number of a very good dietologist, which makes diets for athletes, vegans, vegetarians, anything. Dietologist. Barry. And here is his phone number. And tell him Dr. Diana Dew sent you. Alright, so let's start with some meal advices now. Okay, so 6 meals during the day. We'll have breakfast. Always try to include the most fruits and vegetables that you can. So I personally advise for breakfast you can either have eggs, as long as you remove the red. If you're making scrambled eggs, you can keep one red. Eggs, dried fruit, maybe an apple or a banana, or maybe you can have some yogurt, Greek yogurt, not normal one, because Greek yogurt, it's full of proteins and it does not affect the intestines in any way. Take the 0% fat one, because the ones with fat is not very digestible for your intestines. Take the 0% fat Greek yogurt, and you can put some honey inside it. Honey inside it. And I personally advise also putting inside it some dried prunes, or some bits of hazelnuts, that's personally, or almonds, because you also need those kind of good fats. Alright, so this is my advice for breakfast. You can also have olives. Just make sure that you don't go over the 9 grams of fats for breakfast, and seeing around what you are, and the rest is good as long as you have a good intake of good energy. And then for before lunch, I personally advise some hazelnuts, olives, dried prunes, or if you really have none of this, you have some crackers, and try to avoid choose any other type of yogurt that isn't Greek 0%. You can have some boiled eggs, or 1 boiled egg, or 2. And then for lunch, you can have anything you like, as long as it's not with cheese, bread, it's not pizza, don't have sandwiches. It's very easy actually to take some ready food with you, especially if you're in school or work. Just you can boil eggs. You can have tofu, the hard tofu, because it has more proteins. And there's just so endless possibilities you have. Just remember that the hardest parts to change are breakfast and midday breaks, because you need those. You need to eat. Right. And in case you get very strong stomach pains, and if you get lots of air, you can take some of this. I'll just put them here, and you just break it. Make sure that you always put some paper over it to break it. You just break it, and over it, you just do this, over it, and then you break it. But always make sure that you put some paper over it, or you cut yourself. So I thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon, but outside of my studio, of course. So here, these are the diet advices, and this are the prescriptions you need to make. And lastly, here is your resume as a patient here. So next time that you come here, you won't be asked all the information. So I hope you have a nice day out of here. It was nice meeting you,